Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Miami attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Les Moore, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball.
Hitting off for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
Here comes the first pitch. To short. Ripken right there. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back for more from the north side after this. Number 31 will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
In now, Jeff Bagwell comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Morgan on at first, nobody out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So in now for Chicago, Junior Moore. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. First offering on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And a relay home. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
From the belt, the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dietrich is in pursuit. And that's the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, they could really use some more production from that guy hitting eighth. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
The next Cub up, Mike Schmidt. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Schmidt, an Ohio native. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Brinson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore it is Griffey, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Castro, the former Yankee, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
In now, Derek Dietrich. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 misses, ball 2. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Castro, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 takes the strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 2 and the Marlins nothing. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Mike Piazza batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The pitcher, less, more, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His first home run of the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Riddle ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Bagwell was born in Massachusetts. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball hit to Prado at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Up next from Miami, Lewis Brinson.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Morgan will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting 8, shortstop, J.T. Riddle.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, number 31. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. And oh, he can't rein it in. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail here 4-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Junior Moore. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Babe Ruth.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that one just missed outside. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Striding in once again, Mike Schmidt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Schmidt is off at first with 2 away. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
He spoils another one and will do it again.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Ready for another chance? Mike Piazza. He singled his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. The 2-2 hit in the air down the right field line.
Chasing after it is Maben.
But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across to score. That's beyond costly right there.
In now, Cal Ripken, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3 runs already home here. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 7 and the Marlins nothing. Here's Cameron Maben now as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 1, Cameron Maben.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Now that's foul.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Piazza is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So stepping in, Martin Prado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ripken is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Digging in to try it again. Eddie Murray comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moore has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Nick Whitgren answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Joe Morgan.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Morgan aboard here at first with nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Junior Moore, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
No strike.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he'll get back in standing. 7 runs, only 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The left field, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Babe Ruth 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Smoked on the ground up the middle. What a flip for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cubs strand 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. And that gets him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Here's Starlin Castro. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Swinging a ground ball to third. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Striding into the box, Derek Dietrich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front.
0-1's the count.
Down and away, ball 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in once again, Mike Schmidt. Over 2 with the runs scored so far.
Third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Realmuto is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Schmidt is retired, and there's one away. There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Seven runs, only 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Missed with a breaking ball.
2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Mike Piazza. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Brinson, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, less, more. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're still in control, 7-0. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count still at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Miguel Rojas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
And it's fouled away. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Wind up and the 0-1. Way out in front.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. In there with base hit.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
Standing in now, Cameron Maben.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Martin Prado now.
A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Marlins nothing. Adam Conley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, Cal Ripken. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1 home. This is for Prado down at third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Morgan. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 7-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Eddie Murray 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0 to him now.
No strike.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Griffey waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Cubs lead it 7-0. Digging in to try it again. Junior Moore. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Moore.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. This is skied out toward right. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 3, Dave Ruth.
The next Cub up, Babe Ruth, is batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. a swing and a miss at a ball down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Schmidt. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that one stayed up a little high.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. One and 2, here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And the changeup is way low that time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Cubs are down in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Up next from Miami, Derek Dietrich. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And it's quickly 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. In now, Lewis Brinson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 2-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. JT Riddle will be next. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Morgan has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Ziegler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 29, Brad Ziegler. Now playing center field and batting in the ninth.
Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Ken
Infield
Griffey
shifted well
Jr.
to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Popped him up. Prado is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Piazza. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
From pitcher number 25, Les Moore.
Striding in once again, Les Moore. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
he came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
At the plate, Cal Ripken. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him. Cubs strand one, but they're still in control, 7-0. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. At the plate, number 12, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped up. Schmidt moving to his left. 1 down.
The batter, right fielder, Cameron Maven.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maven. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
1 out, nobody on. Misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruth on the move. 2 down.
The batter, third baseman,
Martin Prado now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And there's ball 3. Eddie Murray would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And they won't let him walk that easily as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready now for the Marlins, Eddie Murray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-0. Misses up and in.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. JT Realmuto would be next. Prado, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, JT Realmuto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Miami down to their last strike. Miami, good night. Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age in Major League Baseball,
But a complete game shutout? This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Les Moore earns the win, his second. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Number 31 worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cubbies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they manhandled the Marlins 7-0. The New York Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-2. The Washington Nationals tallied 5 home runs overall as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-3. The Detroit Tigers sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-3. The Stros racked up 11 hits as a team as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 6-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.